Hey everybody out there, what's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This little vlog today is going to be about my recent drill / family day. I had a video that was posted, but it messed up. I made a mistake and I tried to upload it to YouTube, and then when I want to say I walked into the mall and lost connection, and then I had forgot that it was even uploading. So when I got home, I was going through and I was just deleting all kind of videos and pictures in my phone, and I ended up deleting the video. So now I've been trying to upload the video, but it won't upload, so I had to like delete it and start fresh. So this is like take 2 of the video. So basically it's about my last drill, and last drill was we had it at the Armory, Lafayette Armory, and then it was on Saturday, and then on Sunday we had family day. So Saturday for drill, what we had to do was first we had to train. We had to go in our PT uniforms, and then we thought we was going to change it to the ACUs, but we didn't. So we were in PT all day. First off, we got information. It was like 700. I got there like literally 6:55-ish. Like I literally woke up late, and I was like blazing on the highway just so I wouldn't miss formation. But I made it, and I'm in white phase now, which is good. I'm getting one step closer to basic, which is August 21st. That's when I ship out. So so on the Saturday drill, what we did was we did our formation, and after we got into formation, we marched up to the park. There's a park next to our Armory. I think it's Brown Park, I believe. I think it's Brown Park. So we marched over there, did our cadences here and there. Like my body was tired and it was sore because I was running, that week. I was trying to get my little miles in for this Runkeeper app. Runkeeper is an app that that the commander gives, or Sergeant LaCroix gives, for us to keep up with our miles and everything, and he keeps up with us also, and it's basically for us to prepare ourselves more for whenever we go to basic, so we can, strength and endurance, and we won't struggle as much. So once we got to the park, we got back in, we got into formation again, left, right, and all this stuff, and then we did several exercises: sit-ups, push-ups, jumping jacks, lunges, you name it, we did it. After that, we went to the top of the hill at the park, and then we had to do our 2-mile run. Let me tell y'all, as much as I be running left and right every day, this 2-mile run that I did on that Saturday was no joke. Like, when I started, it was good because we ran down the hill, which was perfect. Gave me like a little bit of speed. But after running, I feel like when I run, if I'm running like straight, in a straight line, I feel like I'm never getting there. If I run in like, around a track, I feel like, damn, I'm just running in circles and it ain't nothing to it. Or, I like to run kind of sort of like in a maze wise. Is that a cop right there? No. Yeah, I like to run like in a maze. Or, just run around like, where there's different turns here and there. So my mind doesn't get bored when I'm running. It'll be something like that. So I did the 2 mile, or started the 2 miles. I was doing good. There was people, they're used to that, so they were trucking it. They were getting it. I'm like, man, these people are way in front of me. I'm like, man. But the good thing is I wasn't the first and I wasn't the last. So that was the good thing. I didn't want to be the last one. So when I started, and this was my first time actually, at basic actually, at drill, doing, actual a 2 mile run, because before we didn't do the whole 2 miles and everything like that. So do the run, and we get to like halfway point. There was another sergeant there, and he was like telling us our time as we get there. When I got to 1 mile, I was like at 9 something, and I'm like, okay, good. Now at my age, I'm 30 years old, so at 30 you're supposed to do a mile in, I think, 15 minutes, I believe. Yeah, at 30 years old, my time frame to finish a mile is like in 15 minutes. So I was running, and by the mile, I was getting tired. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was getting tired, I was getting drained, I was getting a little thirsty, even though I had water, but I was getting a little parched. So I'm trucking their sergeants along the route. They're encouraging us, good job, go ahead, keep on, push, you're almost there, and that's good. And then there's actually a few people that were running with me, and my thing was, I knew I was trying to pass PT, but at the same time I was like, look, slow and steady, you'll win the race, you'll finish it, just give it all you got, push. It was hard, but when I turned that last curve and I saw the end to get back up the hill to the finish line, that's when I pushed and gave it all. I did as much as I could to push it, and my time when I finished was, I want to say 24 minutes and like 20 seconds or something like that, which was bad. That was kind of bad, but there was some other people who were behind me, and they were like like 30-40 minutes. I'm like, that's not bad. So of course I didn't pass my PT. I didn't pass the 2 mile run, of course, which I figured that once I hit that 9 minute mark at 1 mile, I'm like, there's no way, because that means that'll be another 9 minutes to get back, and that'd have been 18, so I knew I would fail it. So, but I still pushed on and pressed through with it. And what we also did was we had to do push-ups, sit-ups, and crunches. We had to do push-ups. We had to do however many push-ups we could do in like 2 minutes. How many sit-ups we could do in 2 minutes, and how many crunches we could do in 2 minutes. The goal was, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I think you had to do like maybe 50 or 60 or something like that, push-ups, sit-ups, or something like that. I don't know, I don't remember. But there were some people, like, they were like, I'm like, man, these people, like, they're rolling with their push-ups. And of course, they've been through this already. They went through basic, they do like this extensive workout training with their bodies and all this stuff. And here I am, like, just looking at them like, can you give me some of your strength so I can, do like you? Because they were getting it. Some people, when they were finished, it was like, how much you got? Some people like 100, 102, 80 this, 90 that. And I'm like, man. So when they asked me how much, I said, oh, I did 25. I did 25. So, and that's in 2 minutes. And I know it kind of sucks, but right there, that lets me know, what I need to work on. I need to increase my speed to decrease my time with my running. I need to, stretch some more, do some lunges, work up on my running to increase, work up on my strength for, my upper body and lower body, to get these crunches in, the push-ups and the sit-ups. Crunches, I want to say maybe I did like 40 something, I don't know. And what else? I'm saying crunches, push-ups, and sit-ups. Crunches and sit-ups is the same thing, kind of, sort of, but y'all know what I mean. So I've been, since then I've been YouTubing and, doing like different exercises here and there, trying to increase everything just so I can have a good, run. And I actually have drill this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So we'll see how that turns out. So after we did that, we marched back to the Armory, and then we had to get back in formation. Then they split us up into squads, and after we split up into squads, we had to go to we had to meet with different recruiters and make sure everything was updated, from like your checks, make sure your pay is right, make sure your rank is right, make sure like your beneficiaries, and just make sure everything that you've done at MEPS basically matched what was going on here. And thus far, everything, you know, was good for me. Some people, they had some issues, but that's why they always ask you to check, double check, check again, triple check, just keep check. Every time you go do something, make sure it's always right, because people make mistakes, you know, just people make mistakes. That's all I can say, and you just got to correct those errors. So after that, we left, or they let us go. It was like maybe 1400. No, correction. It was 15, maybe 1530, 1545 is when they let us go. And I was happy. I was tired, because once we all finished our paperwork, I want to say like everybody was just sitting down, chilling, talking for like maybe about an hour and a half. It was like maybe right after lunch. You know, we were just sitting down, chilling. I'm like, why don't y'all just let us go? You know, let us go home. Let us go home. And the crazy thing is, it was Crawfish Festival weekend back at my home. So, in Breaux, Louisiana. So I was like, man, even though I know I couldn't party as much, but or have a little fun, I mean, I just wanted to, you know, go at least, you know, do something. So my cousins had like a crawfish ball. So after I left from drill, I just went straight to my cousin's house, and I stayed there for a little while, and then I went home because I was tired, and I had drill the next day, which brings me to Sunday, which was our family day. So at family day, we had to be in formation for 0900. So get there, get into formation. It was at Acadiana Park this time, or Pelican Park. It was somewhere. It was a park down the street. So while there, we had to get in formation, and I kid you not, like, family day, like I tell you, when family is one of the most important things that you can have. That's your strong support. And I knew that my family, you know, was coming. It was just my mom, one of my friends, Christina, and my grandfather that came. But just that time frame that they weren't there, just like because they were on their way, like they didn't get there, I think, until like maybe 10:30. And just that time frame, I was like, man, when it makes you feel some type of way, like when you don't have, you know, any family or whatever. And there was other people there, like they didn't have, you know, anybody that came to their family day or anything like that. And like that really, you know, makes you feel some type of way, like makes you feel sad, you know, kind of gets you depressed a little bit. Like everybody's having fun with their family, their kids, their cousins, and here we are just sitting down like sitting ducks on a log, you know what I mean? So when they finally came, like I was happy, because before that I was just sitting down in one of my chairs, you know, just on my phone, and that was it. And I mean, a few people came and talked, and I know a few people in that was there at drill, but I don't know everybody. And it's like I don't know them enough to like, oh hey, what's up, what you doing this weekend, or how would you know, all that stuff. It's not that general talk that you know, you'll just go sit down with anybody, just have a random conversation. I mean, it's not a problem for me to make friends, but you know, sometimes some people, they can give you that standoffish look, like I don't want to talk to you, or I don't want to be talked to right now, or you know, just like that. And me, you know, once I get to talking, I mean, keep running my mouth. So but when my family came, my mom, my grandfather, and my friend came, you know, we started talking, you know, there were sergeants came up, I introduced them, you know, and, you know, it was fun. They barbecued for us, then we had to get back in formation, And then when we got back in formation, this is where stuff got real. So, of course, when we first got into formation, Sergeant LaCroix, he smoked us, of course, because he was like, let me just give this to y'all right now so y'all could know. So basically what he did was, we got information and he made us drop and do push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, you know, and so forth, so on. Then after that, you know, we stood up in formation at attention, and then we had promotions going on. So he did a few promotions. He did some recognition, and I actually got recognized because, like I was saying before, on the Runkeeper app, the Runkeeper app monitors, you know, every time you do like a run, a walk, an exercise. It's basically something like a Fitbit or Apple Watch, where it logs your miles and everything like that. But it's specifically for our squad. There's 4 squads. I'm in the 3rd squad. So out of all 4 squads, 3rd squad made it to, you know, we were in 1st place. So he recognized our 3rd squad, and then there was a top runner for the month. And who earned top runner for the month? Yours truly, Specialist Rocio. Yeah, I got that. I received that. So when he called us, I didn't, like, from where I was standing, they all sound such alike. So where I was standing in formation, I couldn't really see. I heard, but I couldn't see who was calling my name. So when they're calling you, you're supposed to say, here, sir, or present, sir, coming, sir, or moving, sir, here, sir, something like that. So I did that, and while I was running to the front of the formation, I'm like hearing people saying sergeant, sergeant, sergeant. So I'm like, what? So when I got to the front finally, I just said, oh shit. I called Sergeant LaCroix, sir. And he looked at me, shook my hand, he said congratulations, and he came into my ear, he was like, Specialist Rocio, what is my rank? I said sergeant. He was like, thank you, now drop. I said shit. So of course, he smoked me in front of not only my family, but every other family member that was there at Family Day, and everybody that was in formation. So they all were just watching me. So I had to do push-ups. I want to say he only made me do like 10 push-ups, which was good. So then, you know, he was like, he told me I couldn't get up. Got back at attention. I received a $20 gift certificate from Dick's. It's like Dick's Sporting Goods. And he told me, he made a joke out of it, like he's gonna need this, you know, to, you know, buy him some more shoes for all that running that he's doing. And, you know, he told me to keep up and, you know, good luck, keep up the good work. And then I also received a water pack, water pack, RSP, you know, water pack. And he told me that I would need that to stay hydrated, especially if I'm going to keep calling him sir, because he's going to keep on, you know, smoking me and making me run and do more stuff. But I was very pleased with it. And the thing about it is, I'm the type of person to where I like to stand out because I'm me, and that's just me. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. But like, I'm a visual person. I like to express myself visually via social media and everything like that. Like, I like to post my life. My life is on social media, you know, that's just me. Like, I like to make vlogs. I'm not the best at, you know, doing all the edits and stuff. I just record it straight and give it to you like that. That's just me. I don't need to edit anything in my life for it to be presentable. Like, if you don't like it for what it is, then so be it. That's me, you know. Why live a reality TV show life with edits? Although I would like to be on a reality TV show one day. But, you know, this is me now in the present moment. But anyway, so what he said was, you know, we got back in formation, or I got back in formation, and you know, they had like a few more promotions and all this stuff. And he didn't put a signal light on. But anyway, look, I didn't forget what I was saying, worrying about this man with the signal light. So continue on with Family Day. I received my $20 gift certificate from Dick's, and my water pack. Oh, that's what I was talking about, the selfies. So he made a comment about me, and you know, before he introduced me, it's like, this guy, you know, he only been into the drill RSP, you know, for at the time I had literally made a month, or no, I made 2 months that day in that I've signed on in or enlisted into the National Guard, but it's been a month that I've been into my drill. So he said this guy is always running, he's always logging his miles, he's always posting a selfie. He was like, which I don't like because it, you know, it slows my phone down. That's what he said. And then he was like, but if that's what his motivation is, then so be it, let him do it. And that's what I did. Like, that's how I give myself motivation. Like, if I do something, I want pictures, I want to remember it, because that's me and that's what I do. That's what, you know, signifies me. And when I was on Herbalife, and I mean, I still do Herbalife here and there, but when I was on Herbalife a while, you know, last year, all I was doing is posting, and that got out, and, like, you know, people saw what I was doing, and they saw my progression, and they liked that, and they were interested in it. So they were always asking, how did you do this, how did you do that? So they ask, I tell, I give you information, I provide you. So I document everything visually, or I record, I do a video just like I'm doing now. And it just so happened that when I was on the app one day, I saw that there was a little area for a photo, so I took a photo. And it's just, I just kept on with it. So every time I do a run, a jog, an exercise, or something like that, I will take a picture of me, or I will take a picture of the scene that I'm at. Like, I'll take a picture of the field or the track that I'm running, you know, just to show this is what I'm doing. And I will post it to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, just so people can see, because that's motivation. Like, I may have 1, 2, 3 viewers on here, but at the same time, those 1, 2, 3 viewers, I probably motivated them to do something, or they can share it and send it to somebody else. You know, you never know. You never know how life works, you know. So with that being said, we got back in formation again, and they dismissed us, and I want to say it was maybe like 14-15, 14-20 or something like that, and we were able to go home finally. When I say I was so tired from drill, I was tired, like TIRED, from both days. It's just waking up early in the morning to make it to drill. And I know people are probably gonna comment, like, if you're complaining about waking up at 5 or 6 o'clock, wait till you get to basic when you're gonna be waking up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, when that bridge comes, I'll cross it. But until then, I'm waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock now to make it to my weekend drills, you know? Like I say with everything, when that bridge comes, I will most definitely cross it. So, if you have any comments, questions, please leave them down below. Be sure to like my video. Be sure to share the video. If there's anything you want me to discuss, or if you have any questions, like I said, ask below, subscribe, and share. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. My name on Instagram is TremaineR. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, which is TremaineR_. So it's my name, Tremaine, and then R, like the letter R, and then an underscore. And then you can also follow me on Facebook, or you can add me on Facebook. It's just my regular name, Tremaine P. Rosion, or it might say Tremaine Alexander. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so you can do all that. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that, the fun stuff. So until then, Have a great day. Bye-bye.